Hello, this is VMB. I'm from section 3 and this is my first journal entry of this term. In this opportunity I would like to speak about two main points. The first one it is regarding the psycho-learning process and the objectives that I set. And secondly, I would like to speak about my performance in task 1, and thirdly, to speak about how the psycho-learning planning helps to inform and develop my learning strategies. So we were supposed to achieve two main goals of the unit. That was to evaluate the role of exploratory action research in terms of developing and informing a teaching practice. And the second one, it was regarding language, to be able to apply appropriate writing strategies to write an action research report. I set two goals, and from the very beginning, one of the main problems that it was that I didn't link my goals with the unit ones. For example, my first goal, it was to understand the use of informal English when listening in authentic text. Therefore, as you can see, there is no relation between the goals that I was supposed to achieve and to understand authentic text in English when listening. So they were not linked. And the second one was to be aware of issues that emerges in my class when teaching. And well, as I said before, the goals that I proposed were not attainable since they were not linked and they didn't help me to achieve what I was supposed to aim from the beginning. Referring to my performance in task 1, according to the feedback that I received, I mainly failed in terms of the task itself. I failed because I couldn't clearly state the structure of an action research report. That means the intro, it was the literature review, the conclusion, and the final reflection. Well, Sole told me that I mixed exploratory practice and action research, but I think that I said, and it is stated in the paper, that the aim of my paper was to understand the consequences of using language when in an English classes. So the idea, it was to understand. For that reason, I said to her that it was the aim. It was an exploratory practice. Although I couldn't undertake an exploratory practice as it must, or I couldn't do it with an action research as it's supposed to do it. So I have to improve on those terms. And in terms of regarding language mistakes, I still making errors in the use of articles and the use of possessives, and those are very elementary mistakes that I'm concerned since they can become errors and get fossilized. So I need to improve that. Finally, I will close this journal by saying that I'm very disappointed of my performance on this paper, and I need to improve my academic writing. Therefore, from of the second task that I need to deliver, I want to rewrite the objective and state it as it must, in order to achieve it and be clear about what do I have to improve and what have been my development through this process.